Have you ever entered your home and felt something was off, like the air was heavy, even though everything looked clean? That invisible tension you feel is stagnant energy, and in Japan it's believed that the spirit of your house holds on to emotions, memories, and even fatigue. When that energy becomes dense, it quietly affects your mood, sleep, and motivation. But the Japanese have mastered the art of cleansing spaces for centuries, using rituals that are as peaceful as they are powerful. These rituals aren't about superstition, they are about awareness, presence, and the flow of life. Today I'll share with you 7 Japanese rituals to purify your home and your energy. And by the end, you'll see that true peace doesn't come from perfection, but from intention. Before we continue, tell me from which country and city you're watching this video. I'd love to know, and I'll leave you a heart. And don't forget to subscribe and help me reach the goal of 1,000 likes. Let's begin with the first ritual, osoji, the sacred deep cleaning. In Japan, this ritual is performed not just before the new year, but anytime the heart feels cluttered. It's more than cleaning. It's emotional release. Open every window, let sunlight in, and clean every corner as if you're sweeping away old emotions. The Japanese say that when you polish your home, you polish your spirit. It's not about speed, it's about presence. As you clean, breathe deeply. With every stroke, imagine yourself removing invisible layers of stress. When you finish, stand still for a moment. Feel how different the air feels, clearer, lighter, alive. That is osoji. It's the simplest way to start anew. The second Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is byakudan-ko, the sacred cleansing with incense. In Japan, incense has been used for centuries in temples, tea ceremonies, and homes not for fragrance, but for purification. The smoke is believed to carry away negativity and restore harmony to the atmosphere. The Japanese say that when the air smells pure, the heart feels light. To practice this ritual, choose a natural incense made from sandalwood, cedar, or green tea, all known for their grounding properties. Light the incense slowly with intention and walk through each room while the smoke rises. Move gently and observe how the scent travels into corners, around furniture, and near windows. The smoke dances like a living prayer, touching places your hands can't reach. As you do this, imagine the air in your home resetting like pressing a soft spiritual refresh button. Open your windows afterward to let old energy escape. You'll notice an instant shift, the kind that makes you breathe deeper without even realizing it. The Japanese call this feeling seijaku, tranquil silence. This practice not only purifies your environment, but calms your inner rhythm. Try doing this once a week, preferably in the morning or before sunset, when the day is transitioning. It helps you close old cycles and invite serenity. Incense teaches us that cleansing isn't only about removing dust, it's about bringing life back into stillness. The fragrance lingers as a quiet reminder, even invisible things need renewal. The third Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is misogi, the sacred cleansing with water. In Shinto tradition, water is seen as a divine element. It washes away what cannot be seen, restoring purity to both body and soul. The Japanese don't just bathe for hygiene, they bathe to renew their spirit. You can bring this ancient ritual into your home in a few simple yet powerful ways. Fill a bowl with clean water and add a pinch of sea salt. The Japanese believe salt strengthens the water's cleansing power. Then with a soft cloth or your fingertips, sprinkle the water around your home, especially in corners, near doors, and around your bed. As you do this, imagine the water absorbing stagnant energy and emotions that no longer belong. The act itself is meditation. You might also wish to perform misogi on yourself. Before showering or bathing, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and visualize washing away your worries. Feel the water sliding over your skin as a symbol of release. The Japanese often whisper gratitude during this act. "Thank you, water, for carrying my heaviness away." When the water drains, so does tension. You can also place small bowls of salt water in rooms that feel energetically heavy and change them every few days. This practice, though subtle, transforms your space quietly but deeply. Water has memory. It listens, it carries, and it heals. When your home and your body flow with gratitude and clarity, even silence begins to feel like peace. The fourth Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is shubatsu, the sacred cleansing with salt. In Japan, salt is considered a powerful purifier, a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. You'll often see small piles of it, called morijo, placed at entrances of homes, temples, and even restaurants. These small mounds silently guard spaces, absorbing negativity and inviting harmony to stay. You can practice this at home in your own way. Take a small handful of coarse sea salt and place it in tiny bowls or cups. Put one near your front door, one in your kitchen, one in your bedroom, and one near any spot that feels emotionally heavy. Leave them there for 2 or 3 days as they absorb unwanted energy. Afterward, dispose of the salt respectfully, not in the trash, but in running water or buried in the earth. As you do so, say a quiet thank you for the protection it gave. Another simple way is to sprinkle salt lightly near your doorway when you feel emotional tension has entered your home. Wait a few hours, then sweep it away and let the air refresh the space. You can also dissolve salt in water and use it for cleaning. Just a small pinch is enough to charge your actions with intention. The Japanese see salt as alive, capable of restoring purity to what feels disturbed. This ritual reminds us that cleansing doesn't require noise. Sometimes peace arrives silently through small gestures that carry deep meaning. Shubatsu connects us to the earth, to gratitude, and to the wisdom of simplicity. When you remove what is heavy, lightness returns naturally. The fifth Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is kado, also known as ikebana, the way of flowers. While most people see flower arrangements as decoration, in Japan it is a spiritual art form that invites harmony, mindfulness, and balance into a home. The word ikebana literally means living flowers, and the practice reflects the natural flow between heaven, earth, and humanity. The Japanese believe that each flower carries an energy, not just beauty, but emotion. When you place flowers with intention, you invite their energy to transform the space. Begin this ritual by choosing 1 or 2 natural elements, a single bloom, a branch, or a few leaves, and place them in a simple vase with fresh water. The goal is not perfection or symmetry, but feeling. Notice how the flower leans, how the branch curves, how light falls upon it. That moment of observation is meditation itself. As you arrange, breathe deeply and allow your thoughts to slow down. Place your ikebana somewhere visible, like near a window, or on a small table where you can see it often. Change the water daily and thank the flowers when they wilt. Gratitude is what completes the ritual. The Japanese say that flowers absorb tension and radiate purity. When you practice kado, you bring a piece of nature's calm into your home. Over time, you'll find yourself pausing before rushing, breathing before reacting, simply because the energy around you feels softer. Kado teaches that peace is not added to a home. It grows from how you treat what's already there. The sixth Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is kaze no kuyo, the ritual of cleansing through air and movement. In Japan, air is seen as the invisible life force that carries both vitality and renewal. When air becomes still, energy becomes heavy. That's why one of the simplest, most powerful Japanese purification rituals is opening your home to the wind. The Japanese call it kuki no nagare, the flow of air. Early in the morning, before noise fills the day, open all windows and doors to allow the breeze to travel through your rooms. You'll notice how it feels, as if your home begins to breathe again. Curtains sway gently, papers flutter, and even the air seems to hum softly. As you let the wind pass, clap your hands once in each corner of the room. This sound vibration helps release energy that has been stuck. In Shinto practice, this clapping is a sacred gesture to awaken spirits and restore balance. You can do this quietly, with mindfulness, and then stand for a moment in stillness as the fresh air replaces what was old. The Japanese also place wind chimes or furin near windows or doors to keep energy in gentle motion. Their soft sound acts as a constant reminder of movement, purity, and peace. Try to repeat this ritual weekly, especially after emotional days or family gatherings, when energy feels dense. The air will feel lighter, your thoughts calmer, and your mood renewed. The wind asks for nothing. It simply flows. Let it move through your space, and it will move through you too, taking with it everything that no longer belongs. The seventh Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is Kansha no Gi, the ritual of gratitude. In Japan, gratitude is a daily act, not an occasional feeling. The Japanese believe that by thanking your home, your objects, and even the air you breathe, you renew the energy that sustains your life. Every time you clean, organize, or rest, you can turn it into an offering of appreciation. Kansha no Gi begins with awareness. Walk through your home slowly and thank each space for its purpose. Your bedroom for holding your dreams, your kitchen for nourishing you, your doorway for welcoming peace. You can whisper or simply think your thanks, but the intention is what matters. In Japan, people often bow slightly or place their hands together while expressing gratitude to the objects they use every day. Before discarding an item, they say thank you for its service. This act releases attachment and transforms goodbye into grace. Try doing this in your own home. Thank your furniture, your clothes, your dishes. You'll start to feel warmth rise within you, as if your home itself is responding. This ritual purifies without water, incense, or salt. It cleanses through emotion. The Japanese say that when a person fills their space with gratitude, negative energy cannot stay. Each thank you becomes a light that replaces heaviness with serenity. When you live in a state of appreciation, your home begins to mirror your inner peace. It breathes with you, protects you, and silently gives back the energy you offer. Gratitude, in its purest form, is the most beautiful kind of cleansing. The eighth Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is Hai no Megumi, the blessing of sunlight. In Japan, light is considered sacred. It represents life, renewal, and divine clarity. The Japanese open their windows every morning not only to air out their homes, but to let sunlight cleanse what darkness hides. They believe sunlight is one of nature's purest forms of purification. It banishes stagnant energy, awakens still corners, and restores the rhythm of harmony. To practice Hai no Megumi, begin your day by opening every curtain and letting light touch every surface. Even 5 minutes of direct sunlight can change the feeling of a room. Watch how it moves across the floor, how it warms the air, how it transforms your mood. The Japanese also place futons, bedding or clothes in the sunlight as a way of spiritually and physically refreshing them, a ritual called futon hoshi. They believe the sun's warmth drives out negative energy accumulated during rest or sleep. You can try this too. Lay your blankets near the window and thank the light for its quiet work. As you move through your home, say silently, "Let this light fill my space with calm and protection." The more natural light you allow in, the lighter your home will feel. The Japanese see sunlight not as something to control, but as something to welcome. It's a daily reminder that renewal happens effortlessly when you let it in. When you practice Hai no Megumi, you're not just brightening your rooms, you're brightening your energy, aligning your inner light with the light of the world. The ninth Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is Koe no Jorei, the purification through sound. In Japanese tradition, sound has a sacred vibration capable of clearing negative energy and awakening balance. Temples use bells, gongs, and chants for this purpose, but you can bring this same principle into your home in gentle, modern ways. Every sound you create intentionally, whether it's a soft clap, the ring of a bell, or even music played with mindfulness, has the power to realign the energy around you. Begin this ritual by walking slowly through your house and softly clapping your hands once or twice in every corner, especially where air feels dense or stagnant. Listen carefully. In Japanese belief, dull or muffled sound indicates stuck energy, while a crisp echo means the space is clear. Continue until the sound feels bright and alive. You can also use a small bell, chime, or singing bowl to do the same. The Japanese call this act Oto no Megumi, the blessing of sound. It reminds us that energy responds to vibration, and sound is vibration made visible. After you finish, take a moment of silence and breathe. Notice how the air feels lighter, as if invisible dust has been lifted away. If you wish, play soft, natural music afterward, sounds of rain, bamboo flutes, or gentle water flow, to maintain that clarity. The beauty of Koe no Jorei lies in its simplicity. Sound becomes a language of light, communication between you and your space. Through sound, peace returns not by force, but through resonance. The 10th Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is Kokoro no Seiri, the cleansing of the heart. In Japan, the belief is that the outer world reflects the inner one, and a home filled with chaos often mirrors an unsettled mind. That's why emotional purification is considered just as essential as physical cleaning. Kokoro no Seiri means organizing the heart, and it's a quiet, daily practice of observing your emotions with honesty and releasing what doesn't serve peace. You can begin this ritual each morning or before going to bed. Sit quietly in your favorite corner of the house, close your eyes, and take a slow breath. Ask yourself, what emotion am I still holding on to that doesn't belong here? It could be worry, resentment, or fear. Acknowledge it, don't fight it, and then visualize it leaving your body like mist rising from water. The Japanese often write down their thoughts on small pieces of paper, then fold and discard them as a symbolic act of release. This transforms emotion into motion. You can also hold an object that feels emotionally charged, a letter, an old gift, and say thank you before letting it go. That simple act frees both the item and your heart. When your emotions flow, so does your home's energy. Kokoro no Seiri reminds you that no matter how pure your house is, it will not feel peaceful until your inner world matches it. Peace doesn't come from spotless rooms, it comes from a clear heart. And once your heart is calm, everything around you begins to shine with the same quiet light. The 11th Japanese ritual to purify your home and your energy is Tamashi no Koe, listening to the spirit of your home. The Japanese believe every house has a soul, a quiet energy that changes with the emotions and actions of those who live in it. Just like a person, a home can feel tired, sad, or neglected, and it can also heal when cared for. Practicing Tamashi no Koe means taking time to listen to your home through stillness and awareness. Choose a quiet moment, maybe at dawn or just after sunset when the world slows down. Walk through your space silently and notice what you feel. Is there a room that feels heavy, a corner that feels forgotten, a space that brings you calm the moment you enter? The Japanese see these sensations as messages from the home spirit. You might feel a sudden desire to move a piece of furniture, add a plant, light incense, or simply open a window. Follow that intuition. It's your home guiding you toward balance. The Japanese also bow slightly before entering a room they wish to honor, acknowledging it as a living presence. You can do this too. It may feel unusual at first, but this gesture deepens your connection to your space. When you start treating your home as something alive, not just a structure, you'll notice a shift. Objects seem to speak, air feels lighter, and your energy harmonizes with the environment. Tamashi no koe is not about hearing sound. It's about sensing energy. When you learn to listen, your home becomes your teacher. It tells you when to rest, when to move, and when to simply be. Now that you've discovered these Japanese rituals to purify your home and your energy, it's time to understand their deeper meaning. Osoji taught you that cleaning is not about removing dust, but about releasing emotions. Byakudanko showed that scent can realign your spirit. Misogi reminded you that water carries away what the heart can't hold. Shubatsu revealed the silent power of salt to protect and cleanse. Keido brought the stillness of nature into your space through flowers. Kaze no Kuyo let the wind renew your home with invisible strength. Kansha no Gi taught you that gratitude transforms walls into shelter and rooms into peace. Hai no Megumi reminded you to let light heal what darkness hides. Koe no Jore used sound to awaken harmony, and Kokoro no Seiri helped you organize your inner world so your home could mirror calm. Tamashi no Koe showed you how to listen to the spirit of your home, and now it's time for the final purification, stillness. The Japanese call it seijaku, the sacred silence that exists between moments. After you've practiced these rituals, sit quietly in your home. Don't clean, move, or think, just breathe and listen. This silence is not emptiness, it's peace itself. It's the gentle reminder that your home and your heart are connected, that every gesture of care you give, your space, returns to you multiplied. You don't need to perform these rituals perfectly or daily. Choose the ones that resonate and let them become part of your rhythm. Over time, your home will begin to feel different, lighter, warmer, more alive, and so will you. Because when you purify your surroundings, you purify your life. The Japanese secret is simple. Peace is not found. It's cultivated moment by moment with intention and love.